Hi, I'm Avery Davidson.
And I'm Kristen Oakes-White. Thank you for joining us for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, the only TV show bringing Louisiana farmers and consumers together every week. Well, we now have a better idea of what kind of damage feral hogs are doing to Louisiana's crops.
A survey conducted by the LSU AgCenter shows hogs did $30 million in damage in 2013 to Louisiana row crops. And the man who conducted that research says the number will only go up.
This is one way to deal with Louisiana's feral hog problem, by hunting them at night while they're damaging crops. LSU College of Agriculture Assistant Professor Dr. Sean Tanger surveyed 4,000 farmers across the state and found that in 2013, these hogs did at least $30 million in damage to row crops alone.
I'm still, making sure that we're exactly accurate, but we're looking at a 30 million as the benchmark, and it's probably going to be closer to 35 to 40 once everything's all tabulated.
Tanger specializes in forestry and says hogs are becoming a problem in that industry as well.
Out of the 45 responses I got for forestry, 10 of them said that there was damage related to feral hog activity. If I have to assume that that's all seedlings, then certainly you could see at least the $100,000 mark just for the sample. And if you extrapolate, that's really the difficult thing, is trying to extrapolate that number up. I wouldn't be surprised if we're looking at $1 million, $2 million.
And as that number grows, with further research, Tanger is certain that the amount of damage these hogs do every year will also increase.
Based off of what we're seeing, that number, given that their populations between 500,000 and 1 million, you have 2 litters per year. There can be 6 piglets in each of those litters. So yeah, if you're not harvesting quite a few of them, then those numbers are, at least at very minimum, we're going to stay status quo and most likely increase 5–10% over just the next year or two.
It's those kinds of facts derived from Tanger's survey that drive home the need for further research into controlling the feral hog population and cooperation between the public and private sectors to protect farmers' investments.
And that's really what the survey was done for, because we have so much anecdotal evidence that they're indeed causing problems, financial problems. When a problem is a public good, or a common pool good, which a feral hog is, it's essentially owned by the taxpayers and the citizens, but managed through state and federal agencies, then it is already a problem that deserves collaboration between those groups. And there's really no other way to do it. If you just try to handle it privately, then you're going to have a lot of conflicts with individuals and constituencies. It really is something that needs to be handled to some degree, at least with regulations and things like that. And what measures are we going to employ or be able to employ? That's going to have to come from leadership, absolutely.
Dr. Tanger says the question is not whether or not feral hogs will move into populated areas, but when. He says that it may be too late to eradicate hogs, that all we can do now is try to control them.